Alrighty then, hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? I've done some more off-screen grinding so you guys don't have to watch me fail constantly, and I think we might be good for today. Let's get into the credits. Here they are. Whenever we had to push Bleach back a couple hours, so we're going to be starting at 6 now. Other than that, how's everybody doing? We got a couple more levels in us. We're now level 85. I've done just some off-screen grinding. I haven't picked anything up or anything, but today, after we beat this boss, we'll be going into Stormvale Castle, hopefully after we beat the Wyvern as well. I got 20 intelligence, so I can finally use the sword properly now as well. Oopsies. Sorry. I didn't realize he hopped over me. I had to scratch the side of my face. There we go. No, okay. Alright. There we go. 1, 2. We do a good bit more damage with this thing now. We can wear proper heavy armor with our build now too, because I did level up endurance a good bit. Up. There we go. Alright. Then we will try our spotted molds. Alright, first. And we will try to sleep in. That actually does pull me towards it. And then once we sleep him, we can do 2 heavy attacks. That will break his stance. And then we'll hit him twice, and that's basically how we're going to do this fight. If we don't get murdered in between it. I will warn you, my controller is becoming bulky. I occasionally walk forward for no reason. You know, planned obsolescence, that all stuff. So, that's how we're going to play. Here we go. Alright. We could try a different spirit out. We could try a different spirit ash. I'm thinking maybe the undead. Just back up. Alright. We'll try a different spirit ash today. We will hopefully be going into Stormvale today as well. I mean, I definitely will. They rush in pretty quick, that's why they're so good. We can kind of build that sleep up on him. Because they allow us to go in there a little bit. There we go. And then we twist and turn. Hit him a few more times. No, that doesn't really work. It's just the controller being faulty. Oh, I thought the skeleton would take that for me. It did not. 2. Back. Alright, looks good. And this is kind of how we beat this guy, really. If you have a high enough level and you have this sword here, you're gonna do it. Oh great, the dog. I'll let her out when I'm done killing her. There we go. That's how you beat the Godskin Apostle without leaving or going to Stormdale Castle. Easy as that. And for our troubles, we get something quite powerful. That being the Godslayer's Great Sword. I will be right back. I need to let the dog. Alright. Let's go. Godslayer's Greatsword. What is this thing, you may be wondering? This little thing is a faith scaling weapon with a 22 dex requirement. It's a dexterity scaling greatsword. It's actually a colossal sword specifically, and it's quite large. It also has a really cool ability, which we can't quite use right now, which allows us to strike with the black flame of the blade. This black flame, which we will soon summon up, is quite powerful. It's also a somewhat lighter blade for the colossal weapons. And the dog wants in now. So okay. Let's go. What time is it? 8:01. Alright. How's everybody doing out there in the world, huh? Everybody feeling good? Good. We're gonna get into this, huh? Pretty soon I'll be doing a video on my channel, which is the Elden Ring skill tree, not skill tree, Elden Ring, the Elden Ring video weapon tier list. It'll be a video form on my channel. But I'll be going here to the Gale Tunnel back entrance. Apparently I hear Rocksling is pretty good with this. So I'll be trying to do that. So against this boss, Rocksling is apparently very, very powerful. By my inventory, you can probably tell what I've been grinding on. Gravity sorcery. And instead of doing that, we will swap our flasks Do I have one? Or swap our last having 2 of those. Let's see if this works, huh? I'm not overweight, right? Yeah, apparently Roxling is pretty powerful with this guy. Some of those. It's not too strong, actually. It's pretty weak all around. Honestly, I think something like blood slash. Probably the best Roxling can do. It's just sit there. If we had the miser cord, this would be a lot easier. The miser cord, right. The miser cord is actually something we were lucky picking up. It's the best dagger in the game. While there are other daggers which come close to it, like the black knife dagger. I just think I just call it black knife. There's something that actually comes close to it. So it's pretty good. The black knife, however, does have a pretty sizable and powerful debuff if you will be using, which is very strong. That's all that Roxling really does. He just knocks him down. Probably use blood slash. That's a bit better now that we have so much health. Anyway, if you're wondering why I'm killing this guy, it's because he drops a very powerful weapon that we want. There we go. He drops a very powerful weapon that we want. In particular, he drops a heart and then Moonveil. We won't be using Moonveil. It's not actually too good for our build right now. Maybe in the future, but right now, Moonveil isn't the best. It's a katana type weapon, and it's actually pretty weak overall. I would, if I had to put it on a tier list, I might put it in like the low B tier. It's alright, it especially works late game, but it's not very powerful. Can we... Yeah, I have the full knight armor with the great helm on. Hold on, I must sneeze. Sorry about that. Alrighty then. So Danish his sword. Very nice. St. Trina's sword. Alright. Let's go. Do we have enough to level? Well, kinda, yeah, we have 2 levels on us. We can start using Moonveil right now. Yeah, might as well show it off. It's an alright weapon. Not quite. We need 1 more level. Okay. After that, we go to the hill up here and try and beat this guy. After that, I think we're pretty much done with everything we need to do. We could try and face the gargoyle, but we just get flattened. So, yeah, basically we gotta beat this guy, and that's kind of it. Wondrous Tears, yeah, that's what we need. Past time until nightfall. This guy gives a Bone Peddler's Ball Bearing, I believe. And then rest again. And then I believe the best thing to do here would be to go to this, use this, and then go out and just heavy attack him. That works pretty well. That's not as much. I thought he was probably gonna get staggered. Oh, Oh no, we still died in one shot. Okay. We'll come back for him and take our vengeance out on him later. Right now, we have somewhere to be, you see. We have somewhere else to be. That being, I'm pretty sure, Stormvale Castle. I don't think there's anything else we gotta do. I'm pretty sure we just gotta go to Stormvale Castle. We can equip a 100% shield with this now. What do I mean by 100% shield? It's a shield that has 100% physical damage block. I actually want a little bit more holy damage for where I'm going. No, magic actually works too. Heavier shields don't work with us right now. Alright.
Back already. Unusual. Did this aged merchant have something?
There we go. We can do another try. I don't think... Well, we can get the beast repeating approach.
Have a safe.
I believe that's it. I think. We're on the track for... What's that? What's this for meteor staff? I think we're on the track for the high road here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we're on track for the high road. I mean, we could get like one more level by grinding it out a little bit. I realize this, yeah. We could do that. Your posture is not broken. Huh. These guys are very hard to stand for. How odd. I hit him with thousands of damage and didn't break his posture. Alright, whatever. Okay. How's everybody in chat doing? I'm doing good myself. Alright. We can instead go to my typical grinding spot. Actually, there is one last thing we do have to do. I almost completely forgot about this. First, let's go grind that last level so we can use Moonveil. I'll show you what Moonveil does and why so many people consider it to be overpowered. It's not really. Online, it's basically a noob trap weapon. That's pretty much it. Okay. Nope. Okay. I sometimes circle around it. There we go. It's pretty much a noob trap weapon. It's not very powerful, and one of the greatest counters to it is something like Carrion Retaliation, which, keep in mind, at one point was the meta. Carrion Retaliation, way back in the day, was the meta. Was the straight up meta for the game. It was so powerful. I believe they did end up nerfing it. If you don't know what that is, Carrion Retaliation is a spell which counters magic. It has the biggest sort of frames, the counter frames in the entire game, and it puts a vortex up in front of you that counters magic. It's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. And back in the day, it had a hell of a lot of damage to it. Even still, it still is somewhat overpowered. It's basically mandatory when playing online, but most of the time, in lower matches, especially lower... Huh. He hit Torrent. But not me. Huh. These guys are sometimes too hard to deal with. There we go. No. It's okay, we're good. I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting rushed. I think this is the last one we need to kill. Alright. I believe we can look. Yes, alright. So, We're going to be... I'll use Moonveil a little bit, but honestly, it's not a very good weapon. It's like low B tier at best for PvE. Against PvP, however, PvP it is the lowest, one of the lowest tiers. I mean, it's a noob trap weapon, like I said. Newer players will use it and think it's very good, but it's not. It's like the brass beast, basically, from oopsies, from... Can't think of the name. Team Fortress 2. It's like the brass beast from Team Fortress 2. So it's pretty simple, actually. It's a katana type weapon, so the moveset isn't the best, especially online. The only thing which is good is the forward thrust and the sort of crouching attack. It's kind of good. Pretty big. But the main thing about Moonveil that makes it pretty strong is, first of all, it's intelligence scaling and has split damage, so in PvP it's PvE it's pretty good, but intelligence scaling in PvE is pretty bad. Is the projectile it fires out. See that little projectile that I just fired out towards him? That projectile is very controversial, even though it's not that powerful. I can fire a projectile out of a blade, and if I do a heavy strike, it'll actually go further. And it's okay. It's alright. It has bleed build-up as well, like any katana. But it's not very powerful. It's actually considerably weak. It's considerably weak. It's not very powerful at all. Now it does have some... some things about it that make it kind of strong. First of all, split damage in PvE is pretty powerful. PvP, it's basically worthless. You want, like, whole damage types. I'd say if you really want to get into Elden Ring PvP, like, Cross Naginata are just better. Like, just better. Considerably better. There's barely a competition. Alright, now we go forwards. We're going to be going to a town over here, and then that's the last thing we'll do before we go to Stormveil. Once we get to Stormveil, I'll probably end in about 2 hours or so when Stormveil Castle is completed, because there's a lot of stuff we gotta do in there. I'm still not happy with how low the level we are. I kind of wanted to be level 100 before anything. This is the town we were looking for. There was a site of grace around back. This is a town of sorcerers, as you can see. Well, ghost sorcerers. How do ghosts use magic? I don't know. There's a site of grace right here. There's also a warning for us. Yeah, we're invincible to this. Suckers. Stop by the... yeah. Right up there. There's a warning for us telling us there's someone up there. That someone starts a side quest we will not be doing quite yet. We will not be doing that side quest quite yet. Instead, we actually want to light some fires on some of these towers. Once we do that, we'll get access to another boss fight. We will fight and kill. There's a golden seed if you don't know. Another boss fight we will fight and kill. And then after that boss fight's done and over with, we will... come on. This one's always a pain. You gotta jump on the far side of it. Once we're done with that boss fight, we will go to Stormveil after we pick up all the items. We need to light this. Touch. Drop. Drop. Whistle. 1, 2. 1, 2. Very difficult to get over those sometimes. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. Go here. That is quite powerful. Let me go over what that is real quick. That's a helmet. Very bad stats, but slightly increases the recovery of cerulean tears. Which means sometimes you'll randomly get a blue flask when you kill an enemy. We want to go over here and pick this item up over here. We'll drop down very carefully. Pick this up. It's a stone sword key. There's also these clockwork things on the rooftops. Here's the next ability here. There's the next, not ability, here's the next pyre. Yes, couldn't think of the word there. Here's the next pyre. Then that will unlock another door. And then after that, the next one is, I believe, 1, 2, there's the next one, I think. What the next one? Yes, it is. Is that, am I sure that's the next one? No, that is the next one. I never remember where these things are. I want to get back on the roofs. Best way to do that is to go over here and just go across that branch. How's everybody feeling today? I am feeling good. Got a video out today. That was fun. That was fun. Good video. I suggest you watch it. That is the staff of loss. That's key in a very certain combo. We'll get into later. It's a very powerful combo that we will get into. Here we go. Huh? 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 Torrent has a very nice double jump. Ah, I forgot about this thing. This one is annoying, as you can see. It will randomly and irritatingly teleport from place to place. Oh, good thing he did that, or I would have fallen straight off. It'll teleport back and forth. It's very annoying. You have to take it out from a distance. Which I believe we can actually do with rocks. There we go. Double slash. Very powerful ability. I put it on a katana if you want to be really effective with it, but it's very strong. Does good damage. It's infamous. Well, its brother is infamous Corpse Piler, even though it's not very powerful. Corpse Piler's kind of a joke. Back in the day, there was a lot of controversy in Elden Ring, right? With certain weapons being too powerful. But most of the weapons that were too powerful are worthless. A lot of the weapons that were too strong were just weapons that... Toxic mushroom. Are just weapons that noobs would use to kill each other. Just people that know nothing about PvP in the game and that just use it. That is it. Those were the issues with Elden Ring early on. Here's the boss fight. No, not right here. Over there. That was the problem with Elden Ring early on. There were apparently a lot of easy-to-use weapons. And while those weapons are easy to use, they are worthless in actual competitive play. A lot of people think that something like Corpse Piler is overpowered. If you watch actual... We don't want to take it out of the second out first, by the way. If you watch actual competitive games of, well, you know, Elden Ring, nobody is using that shit. Why? Because it is worthless. It was worthless in the beginning and it's worthless now. These become normal enemies later in the game, by the way. Nox Swordfish. Nox Monk. There we go, and we get the flowing sword weapon. Awesome. We also get a talisman here, I believe. No, yes, that's the Lazarus staff. That's actually one of the better staffs in the game. Technically, it's the second highest damage staff in the game. Second highest, I have to quote there. There is another one that is higher damage, but we can't use it for a very long time. The best staff in the game, by stat, is, by like damage and stat and FP consumption, is the Prince of Death's staff. This staff, in particular, is very, very powerful because it has the best scaling in the entire game. The Prince of Death staff has the best scaling in the entire game. But it will only have that if you are over the requirement for faith and intelligence. And I'll be right back. Gotta let the dog out again and make sure she stays quiet. Alright, sorry about that. The dog, she has a really bad case of sundowners. So she will never be at peace at night. Unless somebody sticks with her. But, unfortunately, no. At least I got some chocolate here. Delicious. Chocolate is truly something to cherish, huh? Alright. There's some items we're gonna pick up. Let me switch back to the game real quick. Night Comet. We'll get into why that's a very powerful spell in a sec. Then over here's the last one. Beautiful. The imbued stone sword key. We will need that for later. Much later, actually. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure that is it. This is a tamed one. I'm pretty sure that is it. So we'll rest the site of grace. I'll now let the dog inside. And we will make our way into Stormvale Castle. Well, it's not technically true. There's something else we can do. But we're not going to do that right now. There's a side quest, a very important side quest over there, but not right now. We're not going to do that right now. I'll be right back. This is what the dog does every night. Oopsies. There we go. Finally, hopefully some silence. Let me eat this other piece of chocolate. Had a really good day myself. Had a really nice time with another streamer by the name of Fly. You should check him out. His name is Fly Pig, I believe, or something along those lines. Ouch. Mike. He streams on Twitch and everything, so you should go check him out. Also, you could go visit this church up here. This is another Dragon Communion church. I love chocolate. Here we go. There is a dude out front, keep in mind, though. Crap, this is a cookbook. This is a dragon. He is very dangerous. I would personally be careful of him. Okay. We want to pick this one up in particular. This is a legendary. Bite is pretty good. Claw is pretty good. Rot Breath is very powerful. And then Ice and Drop is pretty good as well. Dragon Breath. Ice Dragon Breath. Magical Breath, actually. There's another Dragon Knight over here. I believe they're called Banished Knights, but these guys are very powerful versions of Banished Knights. There we go. I'm really excited to get back to the Niho series tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be streaming Niho. And sometime after the 15th of this month... There he is. Sometime after the 15th of this month we will be getting to something a bit different. Decaying Akazu. Pretty dangerous dragon, if you ask me. He's got a very dangerous breath weapon. He spews scarlet rot everything that he breathes on. As you can see, it even creates a cloud of this crap around him. He's incredibly dangerous. He's mostly dangerous because his fire breath, or his breath weapon, actually reaches past his tail. Which is bad. Powerful dragons are usually considered powerful because their breath weapon reaches past their tail. Ooh. We got saved by the rocks. Hey! Fucking asshole, where do you think you're going? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's right. His melee attacks also cause rot to go everywhere. Follow that tail when he leaps. Follow it. Follow it hard. If you've played DS2, imagine every dragon is the ancient one. How to beat the ancient dragon? You'll know how to beat every dragon in the game. Ah, I was hoping I could get past that. I kinda did. Not really. Oh, there we go. Ah, sorry, my butt cheek flinched. This fight isn't over by a long shot. Keep that tail in front of you. You might just make it out. Torrent again. Torrent's getting low, so we're gonna use a couple flasks. Torrent's our mount. We can't do anything without him. This boss would be 1,000 times more difficult if we didn't have Torrent. And then this is pretty much it. That's bad. Every time he does that, he kind of clears the area and forces you away because, I mean, if you get caught in that, you're just dead. But yeah, he's dead. There we go. Easy as that. And we have a level on us. Perfect. Dragon Communion Heart, and then we can go to the Dragon Communion place over here and get his specific form of breath, which is slightly powerful than the Scarlet Rot breath. I do think you need the Scarlet Rot breath for the trophy. But no, I might have just wasted it, but it doesn't matter. We're going to get them all anyway. So it requires 2 Dragon Hearts, spew Scarlet Rot, breath of Ezekielkes from above. This is just the normal one. Let's read about him. It's powerful this dragon. Transform caster into a dragon's use. Training to revenge. I did not forget his hatred, even as he succumbed to the Scarlet Rot. The Scarlet Rot. Yeah, the Scarlet Rot. Scarlet Rot's a pretty nasty thing. Alright. I think that's it. I think that's all we gotta do for now. We will do the side quest over here later. Right now, it's told it could. Yes. It's told it could be different. Alright. Stormvale Castle. We got a couple side quests we gotta do inside. In various different ways. Increase our faith. Or our strength. We're gonna increase our faith. We need more faith to do what we need to do. So, Stormvale Castle is up ahead, and the first real boss of the game is up ahead. We are going to melt him. We're going to just absolutely obliterate him. I'll show you. Strike is good. Kill his ally. By the way, yeah, you can destroy those things if your weapon's heavy enough. So, through here. Rest at the bonfire. Right here. This is mandatory if you want to do every side quest properly. This is mandatory right here. Sorcerer Roger. You want to summon him. I do the summoning pool just in case. You want to summon this guy in? Vengeance will be mine. And then you want to enter into this arena here, and then we fight this absolute asshole.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
First boss of the game here. Let's eradicate his life. He is somewhat powerful, but honestly with our level advantage. As you can see, you can't do really much damage to us at all. Dower of Passage. Ah, that actually has a little bit of a burst. Well, Roger doesn't really need to survive, so long as you can with him being a solo. I think he's not doing that one. And then we can kill him. 1, 2. Easy as that.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame.
Ooh, new milestone reached.
Power in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Alright. We have a new talisman slot here. As far as talismans go, we're going to equip the charge attack talisman. This is Stormvale Castle. As you can see, he gave us a pathetic amount of souls. Or runes. Yeah, whatever. He gave us a pathetic amount. We can't even level. However, we are going to meet someone who is very important in late game. We want to go through here. Use this. Go through here. Now there's 2 ways you can go.
Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected. Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success.
Don't kill this guy. He's actually somewhat important.
The guard, you'll slip. Yeah,
He will give you a very important item later on called a ancient dragon smithing stone, which we absolutely want. So, we want to go up here and go through here. My audio is still on, correct? Yes, okay. We want to go up here and go through here. It's very important. Jump, 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 jump. Jump over here, grab the side. Exactly what the doctor ordered. And after that, jump. Fall. Fall. We are overburdened. Oh, we can live without that. All we need is the sword. Our charge attack talisman is actually overburdening us by a very slight amount back there. That's why we couldn't roll properly. There's the eagle. We don't really need to kill that thing, although it is very dangerous. Looks like it is chained, however. Those birds are very dangerous creatures. They'll kill you quick. Bird enemies in this game are very, very annoying to deal with. You'll see why if you have to fight one. In fact, you know what? Why not show you? Right now. Where are you? There you are. You don't got a whole lot of health. But as you can see, they're very fast. They have very strange mood set. So does everybody, but a very strange move set, as you'll see here. We can, luckily enough, we can just one shot him. Let's see how he twisted and turned like that. Like a top. Hard to deal with. See? Very difficult to deal with. Very annoying creatures. There's another one later on that can breathe fire on you, which we will encounter later. There's a site of grace over here. Right down there. Which you can use if you so wish. I don't think there is any way to actually... I believe, for you, those of you who want to challenge, unfortunately, you do have to rest at a site of grace. You have to rest at 2 sites of grace to beat the game. You have to rest at 2. Leather shield, that's actually a somewhat good shield. Kill. They will use this very strange skill, which we can get later on, against you. I can just kind of blow through these guys, though, because we're so powerful after traveling the lands of Caleb. Ouch. Go. We do want to equip our lantern here soon. You might be wondering why I didn't use the Shackle of Margit. I don't really need it. I do not need it. I do not need that shackle to beat that boss, as you clearly saw. Hawk claws are okay. There's a better version we'll get later. Here's a big guy with an axe that kind of stops one of these boxes and might surprise you. Other than that, there's nothing really over here. Just a bunch of nonsense. We shall continue. Be careful, because if they throw that, it explodes. You will pretty much guaranteed to die if you get hit with that explosion. You're pretty much guaranteed to just clear all of them out of the way like this. That explosion does thousands of damage if you're caught in the middle of it, and they will pack more into here, so if you do, hit hard. Reminds me of Baldur's Gate. Here we go. Here we go. Just in case this guy decides to come in without us. Alright, we can keep going. Throwing daggers. This door is locked, however, not for much longer, as we will be using a technique called finding the key. The key, this is the reason we equipped our lantern, is in this room up here. First, we want to check around. There's nothing. We want to be careful. This room right here. You will get locked in here with a very big boy. See? The guy we heard before, the one we talked to, he locked us in here. But the key's right there to the door. While there is a banished knight in here, he's no issue. Don't forget to pick up this curved sword talisman, which is quite good. Curved sword talisman. Whoop. Enhances guard counters. Key to the door. We can drop down. Go through here. We can turn around. Stare into the abyss. Oh, I think I found... no, never mind. Anyways, moving on. Go up the ladder. Pretty simple stuff. Now you can turn back. And there is actually stuff back here. You do have to make a pretty easy jump. There'll be another guy throwing bombs at you. Ooh, that could have been bad. That could have been very bad. There's an item here. Fire grease. Always useful. Especially in certain red-headed boss fights. There's an item here, but you're unable to actually get it from here. That item, however, is a hammer. A brick hammer, specifically. We can go through here, and that drops us down there. Which doesn't actually do anything for us, I do believe. We can land on this beam. And kind of walk our way through here. And jump and land in here. And that will get us close to this. But there's almost no point in doing this, because it just wraps back around. It's actually a bad place for this greatsword. This just wraps back around over here. We're gonna wait. Here we go. Oh no, he's gonna come up this one. Be careful. If you tink in a place like this, as in like, you know, that, called tinking is what I call it, bouncing your weapon off the wall, here's a good chance you just throw yourself off the cliff because of the weapon stagger. What are these holes? I have no idea. Maybe holes from a battle that have grown vines. But, as you can see, this is kind of just a dead end. There ain't nothing here. How'd they get here? I have no idea how they got here. Maybe they made a bridge, but there's just some dudes standing over here. kind of weird. Now, there is something you can do here, right? You can drop down. Open this hole. This hole doesn't have anything in it, by the way, if you were suspicious of it. There's nothing in there. Move into this hole. And through there, slightly above us as well, you can see the rest of the room. What you can do is, because there's actually guys out here, you can kind of get a couple more runes. Because you can shoot through this hole. If you want to. I believe you can see the top of one of their heads. And that's pretty much it. There isn't anything else over there. It's just a dead end. Leads to death. I will say, we don't actually need to go through Stormvale Castle. There is a... not a back entrance, but... there's a side entrance you can enter into. We're back here. There's a side entrance. This is it. But there's also, on the very other side of this thing, very other side, you can skip You can skip Stormvale Castle entirely by going to the right of the castle instead of to the left through the main gate. You can entirely skip it, which means what is exactly what you think it does. Because you can entirely skip this castle. This is basically a side area. A glorified side area at that. Can you make this jump? Well, yes. This is how you get the hammer. Well, kind of. It leads you up here, which leads you down to here. Look at that, by the way. Yes, congratulations. Oh, he dropped something. Too bad he fell off the edge like an idiot. So, instead of coming in through this way and going around, there it is, the brick hammer. That's where the brick hammer is, not in there. Instead of going around this way and coming around and dropping down, you can instead go out through here, follow the path around, and drop down there where those guys were. It's unlikely that you'll live, but if you want to get there quickly, you can. Just giving you all the options. This brick hammer is quite powerful. It's the first hammer item I believe we have. Not technically, but first striking damage hammer item. It's quite large. It's quite powerful as well. Big brick. Big brick. Hammers in general are pretty weak in the game. It has, what skill is it? Okay. Hammers in general are pretty weak in the game, so we're not going to be using it. Also, if you're wondering what this flowing sword does, it's a sickle. Sorry, not a sickle, a shovel. It's a sword, does slashing damage. It goes around the opponent's little thing. Yeah. Blade needeth, yeah, forged from liquid metal. It'll go around the opponent. It's like a flowing form whip. Which is nice. Now, let's get back into this. That's where the brick hammer is. That's about it. We need to get a little bit higher to get all the rest of the items. Oh, there is a guy right here. Be careful, because as soon as you run past, he'll try and grab you. If your poise is high enough, he won't be able to, but that's about it. You can break boxes by backdashing while looking at them. Here, just kill him. Easy. The silver pickled foul foot. Very nice. And this is where you get everything else. You can walk right around on this edge. And here's the items. For this, it's a mushroom. I thought that was a... Huh, I thought that was a pickled foul foot. Apparently not. I'm misremembering the game. That's a mushroom. And then we can go here. There's more Banished Knights. Which are difficult if you don't have a great weapon. But don't worry about it. I've got this handle. Sound. That's an elevator we're going to use later. We can run to the top of this. Or run through here. Run through here. Speaking of Elden Ring and everything, the Elden Ring tier list shouldn't be too far away. Alright. Next up is the next section of Roger's quest line, which we want to do, as well as getting the Hawk Talisman. So, I'm gonna go out through here. These guys will throw explosive barrels at me. They hurt. There's another one right there. Don't be fooled. That's why these enemies are so hated. There's a whole bunch of explosive barrels over here if you want to die quickly. You know, just in case. But other than that, we need to follow this path. We're gonna go through here. Jump. And drop down there. Now, before you do that, you actually want to kind of immediately turn around before you go to the chapel. You want to immediately turn around. Also, maybe kill any birds. Oh, we got Stanhope damage. We actually need that for some crafting in this space. Ouch. See how long these things are. We'll drop down here. Die horribly if we don't. Okay, there we go. Then there are these guys we want to deal with. So there's a banished knight over there that you can fight. But first, we want to deal with those two guys and then come in here where we will find Roger. Talk to him.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
You might want to pick these up while you can. He gives some very powerful ones. Glintstone Pebble is very strong. Carrion Cutter is very powerful, and Spinning Weapon is the only staff one, so...
Oh. The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
I'm gonna finish talking to him. And then you want to leave. We will get to his tragic side quest later. Right now, we might have just gotten ourselves a new, better weapon. But first... Oh yeah, that door's open. First, we either are gonna die, or we're gonna succeed. Let's find out which one. There we go. There's a stone sword thing down there. Be careful. Enemies like to pop out of any area that's possible through here. There is a site of grace we're trying to get to. We're not just wandering aimlessly. It's through a very dangerous place, though. But here's what we came here for. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fast travel back to that side of grace. The Ramparts Tower. We want to go back there because we just got our first side quest item right there. You probably saw it down below. But first, we want to throw ourselves off this edge. Yep. We just want to throw ourselves off this edge and then go right over here. Grab this. Cross-legged, dozing, cross-legged. Ah, here are the ones that breathe fire. Just wondering where it is. After that, we just want to come on here. Make a flask. Top ourselves off. Circle this corner. You can use your light if you need it, if it's nighttime. And then up this tower, you need to go. This is where a very powerful talisman is if you're fighting brand new players. Okay. That's fine. I don't know. I'll probably do it. Newer players get tripped up by the next thing. Pretty hard. Especially Darksouls veterans. Done and done. Mushroom. So, because this game does have a degree of three-dimensional movement, even though thrusting weapons are incredibly and remarkably overpowered, to a point of frustration. You can get the claw talisman. Now you think you might be able to get over there through this, but you actually can't. You'll just... Oh. You think I was going to do it for no reason? Now, the issue. There's no actual way down from here. You pretty much just came over here to kill those things. But at least you got something from it. There's just more fowls if you want to farm fowl feet. Just slide down. Through here is nothing if you were wondering. Up through here, you want to just kind of backstep and then land down here. Which will take us through here. And down into an area we need to be to get a cookbook. We'll slide. One, two, three, drag it across his throat. He's dead. Now we want to go through here. Where's the cookbook? No, yeah, it's through here. There's it. There it is right there. There we are. Right here is the Nomadic Cookbook Warriors. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. Allows us to craft more stuff. Sleep pots are kind of what we want here. Unfortunately, you can only have so many containers, and there are only so many containers in the game, so this makes, you know, sleep pots basically worthless. But it's still something. Sleep pots are useful for a very particular boss fight later on. There's nothing over here, by the way. Now we can jump down here. And then jump down here. There's nothing over here except for a single ladder, which will take us back up. Back up to here, if you were wondering. But you can just take the fast way down. We're just letting gravity do all the work. There's nothing over there. Oh. And there's some dudes over here. Just murder them with your big sword. Crescent Moon Axe is okay. There's this guy who got really pissed off. Dragon Knight, like I said. You know, dragon sorceries. There's the Banished Knight's Halberd, that's pretty useful. And here's another important item. A bloody finger. Through there. Nothing. Through here is an item. Just arrows. Okay. I didn't remember what was on that corpse. And you go through here. Slide down again. There's the main gate we heard of before. And you can drop down here. Or go over here. If you're wondering if there's anything over here, there is not. Just death. It's one of those water receptacles. But we can drop on this item right over here. Now there are going to be some guys with ballistas up ahead of us. They will shoot at us, but we'll be fine. There's some of the ones we got right now. Oh man, that was unfortunate for that guy. There it is. If you're wondering where he is, he's up there. Here's another item. Smithing Stone level 1, always useful. There's another one of those ballista guys we can just kill. Run and kill. Jump. Run. Kill. 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 Easy as that. See, ballista, but we took care of most of them so we can get the items in front of the main gate. And here's the Site of Grace. This will also open up this lever right here will open up the gate if you want to get through. Through here's an item. The commoner's simple garb. We can just rest here. I was thinking about doing some ASMR later. We might do that later. A little bit later into our career. Sorry, I had to move that aside. Alright, let's get back into this. Yes. How could I have Yeah. Let's go open the gate so we can get all these items safely. Rune. As you see, the place is zealously guarded from the front. I think we're gonna have to shoot here. Shield actually. Yeah. And there's ballista bolts, which you need, and the second rune if you wanted it. Alright, that's the sort of secret hidden stuff in Stormvale. Now we'll go to the more important stuff, which is the quest items and the quests that are in here other than Rajer. Starting off over here, we do want to get back to that church. Go through here. Bad stuff. Yeah, parry. Backstep, go through here. We can pretty successfully block these guys. And we can just murder them. Elixir, stone, and everything. We can go down there later. We can actually drop down there. Through here is where you want to go to get this quest item sitting on top of this massive pile of corpses. First you want to target this guy and kill him. Yeah, there is that right over there. We'll be getting that later in a bit. Stormvale Castle can be very confusing. Alright, first we want to kill these dogs. There we go. I hate dogs in these games. I normally love dogs. Hate them. Once this is what we want right here. The Chrysalides Memento. Hey, here's our crafted scion. From the beginning of the I forgot there was some dudes behind me. Remember him from the beginning of the game? Yeah, we can finish this. He is relentless. But when we have this powerful equipment, we can take care of him with relative easy, of course. Because his attacks are non-stop. That's that spin attack I was talking about in the first part, that he reels back. You get behind him like that, and he can just avoid it. Leather to straight sword, that's actually very nice. Should have got up and started fighting. Alright, let's continue. In front of this mirror, of this portrait, is the Highlander axe. This is a portrait of Godfrey, which we'll get into. Stormhawk feathers. Exalted flesh. There's a knight in here. We will murder. Whoop. I didn't think he'd live. Oh well. Alright, let's continue. In here, what is in here? I completely forget. Ah, the Mimic Veil. Very useful online for invasions. I have some good stories, and now I'll do invading a little bit later. I won't actually invade anybody. I'm just gonna invade and then immediately cancel. There's a way to get over there. I'll invade and immediately cancel because I know I don't like getting invaded. I personally hate invasions. Hate them so much. Take away from the game. I want to play the game and its experience that the game has to offer, not that other thing I don't like called other people. Don't like it. Not at all. We can go through here. There's a soapstone you might need. This over here leads to a nice little place where we can get some items. We need a stone sword key, we have plenty of them. Stone sword key was lost with use. There's a wooden shield, and this leads us to a second place. I love how they have all of the crap in the armory, and they put the two largest weapons from inside of here. There it is. And there is that. It's a whetstone blade. We couldn't get in here from down there because of the stone sword key. But we just got something very strong. Here it is, the Miser Core. The strongest dagger in the game. It has a 140 crit rate. Crit damage, which is a very obnoxiously high. So we're going to be using that. Gotta equip our lantern. There we go. Go through here, go around here, go around here. I think there's an enemy. Yes, there is. Oh. I want to go through here. Grab the arrows. Roll, so we don't have to spend money on arrows later. Here's the site of grace I was talking about. It's through this big courtyard. Specifically slightly to the left of it. Not quite through it, but you would have to go through it normally. Through here. Swipe. Not quite. The stone sword key location. This is leading us somewhere, I promise. There's a point to all this madness. Oh, I can't attack while that's up. We're just gonna run. And here it is. The Godslayer's seal is very useful to us. Very useful. There we go. I don't have any healing, so I can't really do much here. Oh. Oh. Don't think there are any others. Try to be clever, right? I'm smart. And then the God's Killing Seal, Godslayer Seal, and then over here is the Godskin Prayer Book. You wanna pick these things up. They're pretty important. They're pretty important. And then down there is the ramps where you can get to the side of grace. Like I said, all you gotta do is take a left, but we will be continuing past the courtyard now. If we live, that is. No, there's nothing. There's just an empty slot. This is where all the food is kept. So, it's the best way to get through here. Just hug the wall right here and go up these stairs. It'll kind of bottleneck everybody. Also an item up here. It'll bottleneck everybody into following you. But trust me, you want to be followed if these guys have flamethrowers in front of them, like the guys in the other place. Here it is. You want to pick up this painting. We'll get to that later. You cannot go up these stairs. You want to pick that painting up because it's quite important. Okay, yeah. This is the dead end I was thinking of. Sweet, okay. Go around here. Dodge the omen. And then here's the side of grace I was talking about through the courtyard. And then we can rest. Nice try, doggy. Oh, you want to dance, do you? Ah! Darn it. See how powerful dog enemies are? And we can just fast travel there. Oh no, it's just right. There we go. So the reason we picked up that painting is because that painting will reveal something in the real world once we find the location that is at. And you can actually find it in our inventory. I believe it's under key items. Yes, prophecy. Salmon painting. There we go. And then once we find where that is, where that perspective from that is, we'll see it. But we also got some armor here. The Godskin's hood. We got the Godskin armor set from him. Pretty wicked looking stuff. It's actual skin of gods. It's the real life flesh of a god. Get the Banished Knight's armor that we will not be wearing. Alright. So this is the difficult one. You may be thinking you can get that item in there. I have repeatedly tried to get that item out of there. I'm pretty sure it's just impossible. Nothing seems to break it. Anything above we can hit. I would think maybe this tree. But no. You would think this omen would be the thing, but nope. It's just impossible. Unless he does a very specific attack. He is not too powerful. We actually find more of these guys later on. If you're wondering why he's covered in red spots, that's where his horns were before somebody ripped them out. Well, then we got the Omen Cleaver for a skill on an Omen. That's good luck. Oh, see, there's nothing to really break that. Inside of there is nothing important, though. After that, I'm pretty sure we just kind of want to... Yeah, pretty much, alright. Next thing we do is go talk to our soon-to-be lord and leader. Not Elden Lord, but one of them. Look at all them horns. One of the lords. There we go. Alright, you wanna fucking go? Anyone wanna go? No? Alright. Right here.
You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance. As fellow Tarn down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Once we've talked to her, we can summon her in the boss fight. Don't forget to grab that Smithless Stone. Alright, so there's a couple more things we want to do before we go to the boss fight. First of all, we're going to run past here, get this skill, and then unlock that side of grace. And not in that order, I'm going to unlock the side of grace first. Here we go. And then you want to get this thing. It's quite powerful. Oh, I'll get you. No one can run from me. There's some living jars back there that you can kill to get their stuff. Which we will do, but I want to make sure that, yep, this is the right direction. Okay. Next up, we want to go finish the next part of Rajer's quest. First, here we are. Oh, what it must be like to be a jar. Ow. It's one of those big jars like Alexander. They hurt. They have health. Or they go down just like everybody else. And they will drop a living jar shard, something we need. And a lump of meat. There's some cracked spots. We don't need to attack these guys. Okay. We want to go through here and see the dead person. We'll soon find out what I mean. This leads us back here. But there's a different place we want to go. Let me stretch. Oh my. There's a different place we want to go. We want to go see the face. No, that's the wrong way. Sorry. The face. The face that I speak of is burdened with destined death. There's some items through here. That is one of the better weapons in the entire game. That I want to pick up. It's actually quite early as well, funnily enough. The pike is one of the better weapons for multiplayer in the whole game. Here's the correct direction. You would come from here if you went through the main gate. I'm just coming through here to pick up all the items. Careful. That guy exists. He will kill his allies. And... I forgot to have that skill. Alright. I think that's everything for the main gate. Now we can go see the dead guy. Godwyn the Golden, whose mother and half-sister killed. We'll get into the lore later. We want these guys to kind of follow us. We might want to kill him in advance. We will probably collect them. Let's see how annoying dog enemies are. Complete utter bullshit. Okay, there we go. See, my controller will move me forward sometimes. No real reason. Okay. By the way, sorry if I'm a little bit late for Niho tomorrow. I will be doing a deep clean of my computer. So, yeah. May take some time there. Trying to remember. Okay, here it is. Here's the elevator. This will bring us right back up here. Then you also get this item. If you're wondering why I was saying that the pike is one of the better weapons in the game, because it kind of is. I'll show you. Look how absurdly long that is, and it's a thrusting weapon. I can equip a great shield with this. And just be safe from anything. Actually, yeah, I guess we'll use this. This is a very nice weapon. Very strong. Oh. There we go. Over here, there's the great shield and a pike is always a good idea. You get a good range with it. Real nice range. Okay, you can kind of loop around here to get him. Oh no, he's already gone. Okay. Let's top off our health real quick and then we can move towards this. Guard counters at the bike box. Let me demonstrate. Come on. That's a heavy thing. Pretty good. Bike is one of the better weapons. I would say it's probably S tier as far as online play goes. And in PvE. Such a long range. We're so safe. From everything. Guard counter's good, it's a thrusting weapon. Probably one of the best weapons in the entire game. Hands down, I saw that. Forgot you existed. We can also change our thing to this. Alright. We want to jump right over here. Then I'm going to go down here. And down here. This will lead us back to here. I'm going to jump on this ledge right here. This will circle us around. And get back here. Then we can jump on that ledge right there. And then jump right here. Grab this, smithing stone level 2. And we can come through here. Be careful. Don't look down. And this will lead us back here, but we do want to drop down here. With the right. Good shield and a pipe will pretty much beat everything anytime. Why do I say that, you may ask? Because the pike's range online, it's a little bit insane. It's a little bit of a crazy weapon. He's got roots growing around him. Down there is trying to get to. I didn't mean like that! Okay. Okay. I mean, fair enough, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's actually go down there then. I'll show you where the bakery is. We want to go to where we went before. We're here. Through here. Can I take a rest of that? Then we want to go back out. And make it shake off the heat. See by how enemies. They're very bullshit by nature. Huh? How did he? I should probably actually upgrade this bike as well. Come on, it keeps trying to pull me forwards. Is he trying to flame me? Alright. I want to get out of here. Go through here. Oh, the dog. I wish she would just be quiet. At night she goes crazy, losing her mind, that's the neurological damage. I think that's it for the courtyard. I'm trying to think if there's anything else here that we need. Don't think there is, so we can finally go into like the little bakery food area. Oh. Oh. Alright. Stop. Going through here. We want to turn left. I want to catch our breath. Alright. So, once you get through here, you can actually kind of see it down here. Not quite. I'm in the wrong place. God damn. This dog is breaking my concentration. She never stops making noise. Okay, where is this again? I need to calm down and I need to think. The wrong barrel. Okay, calm down. Think. Where was this again? Okay, so you need the key. Trying to remember. My brain won't keep up with me. Okay. There. There's specifically a ledge we need to drop down off of. What am I thinking of? I know it's supposed to exist. Oh yeah, the golden seed is over here as well. How did I forget about that? I'm trying to think. I know it exists. I'm not crazy, but where is it? It's so hard to remember. This place is a maze, as you've probably already seen. Okay, so we'll go through there. Well, first let's rest to this side of the race. Off. Okay. Then with our glasses. Okay. Let me think. Where is this again? It's been probably about 4 months since I did this. It's up through here. To the left. Take a right. Go through here. Let's lead us back to the armor. Can't see shit. Can't see shit. It's outside. Yes, it is. Okay. It's not over to the side, so that is there, so that would be there, and then whatever, we'll keep exploring till we find the place. It's just really strange. I cannot remember this. It's been months since I did this. That's probably wrong. I believe it is through here. Yes. Die. Nothing else here. Beast blood. Very nice. Alright. Oh shit. We forgot to do that in Caled. Whatever. We'll do that later. Okay. And through here, up there. I think my mind is trying to think of something that it doesn't remember. Hello. I thought I could backstep and backstep. Having trouble getting behind them. I'm trying to remember. Trying to think. Taking my mind off the gameplay. Okay, there's a wall down there. Where the fuck is this? I can't take any of you idiots anymore. Oh yeah, I have charge forth. Come on, remember. I'm trying to think. Where is it? 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 Huh? I can actually catch him, right? I think, where the hell is this? God damn it, my controller made me walk forwards. So you can see it doing it there. The hell with both of you. Burn forever. Where the hell is this? No, this is the item place where you can get the other items. Which we do need, because I remember that was a 5-foot. I thought it was a silver one though. Oh. Well, this is a golden one. Through here, I believe there's nothing, yeah. Okay, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a certain location. Don't think it's through here. Still need to get that item. See, this place is built like a maze for no reason. It has a bunch of twisting locks and turning locations. Gotta go. Okay, starting at the church. You've gotta die. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The thing. Could have sworn it was past that, and then through there, and then through the stone sword key area, then down to the left. The thing, right, this is a very powerful combo. The magic works best. This is a very powerful combination right here. Thing, and then you can thrust. Damn it, see right there, I tried to do it again. Oh. Don't go down there. Do we go down there? Oh, supposed to jump through there. No. No. Strong stuff, eh? Oh, sorry. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Remember, there's gotta be... I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm doing. Do I read? It's the pantry. Alright. This is where you're supposed to pick up that memento, yes? Okay, memento, then we move through here. Down, no, this goes up. Oh, where am I? Who am I? Oh no, oh, okay. Okay, no, I know where I am. I need to stop losing my marbles. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I thought I was out of his range. Remember, this is another person. Yeah. Very hard to play this game with your controller fighting against your every move. Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. I know where I'm going. Okay. We gotta get down there. That's our goal, to get back up. Okay. Doesn't happen when there's not enough button inputs to trigger it. Okay, so that's there. That's there. Where do I go? I'm lost. It. I think it's actually over there. I wish I could remember. That's there. I'm not crazy, I know it's around here somewhere. I can fucking smell it. I know it is, because you're supposed to go up through here. Ah, there it is. I knew there was an item somewhere around here. I wasn't crazy. Alright. Now we're supposed to go through here. Around here. Am I losing it? I swear this led to the pantry. Whatever, the longer stream the better, we get more done. You guys get to learn more with me. I know it's on this side. Oh, hello. Oh. Kinda thought he would die. We should probably upgrade this weapon. See, right over there is where we're trying to get to. Wait. There's another way we're supposed to get through here. What? There's supposed to be another way up through here. I remembered you could drop down through there. Honestly, we're trying to get through here for specifically to complete Raju's quest line. That actually kind of goes to the left. We want to pick this up. We want to pick this up. This is called land. Alright, now through here is where we want to go, and also we kind of want to... Let's see. Hate these guys for ranges. There, this thing's here. I don't think you gotta kill it. But I will, give me a second. Okay. It's got a lot of health. It's called a tree effigy, I believe, or something along those lines. It's a rotten one. It's not actually... It looks very fleshy. Now we kill it. Alright, now that we've gotten down here, we can go check that blood stain right there. And we can also get this talisman in big face. Very big face with tentacles. I lost my damn mind trying to find this place. Now at least we found it in the end. Collect all those items too. Alright, this checking this bloodstain will go to our next quest. Or part of the quest. Which we do need to go to anyways, because we do need to go to the back of the round table where we can see how Roger met his fate. Destined death. Alrighty then. Now that we've seen that, we can go talk to Roger and Round Table Hold. Really big face. Really big face. Really big face. Why does it doesn't affect us with death like that? You'd think it would. Yeah, I knew if we jumped through here we could get it. But oh well. Alright, that's how not normally how you're supposed to get it, but whatever. Now we go back to Round Table Hold. God, that drove me bonkers trying to find it. Now we want to go out and onto this balcony. Not quite yet, okay. He'll be there in a bit. Once we defeat God. Alright, we're gonna upgrade this. There we go. How nice and powerful. You can also use spin on it as well. We'll just use this. I believe we can now talk to Fia again.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you? What?
Can we talk in secret again? I believe we can. Okay.
You are so very warm. Then good day to you, my dear.
No, we can't. We gotta defeat Godric and then we'll be able to. There we go. Ah, yes, this guy.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing.
And we have good damage on this thing. So, first we want to fast travel back to the shack. Give her this memento.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I...
Shit.
What's
Oops.
this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh. Goodness me. I can't... They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the round table hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there. I think perhaps I'll find my...
And she certainly will. Alright. After that we go... Ah! See. He's fighting me. Now we have to summon her. We'll use the bike for this. Alright, now we get this amazing guy. He's fucking hilarious. He's a living meme.
Mighty dragon. Thou art a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. The lowly tarnished. Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
Oh, man, I forgot he has that. I completely forgot he has some of these attacks, man. We're making some actual challenge for ourselves by using this. Yep. Did it again. Of course, when we go towards him. You want to get as much damage off on him while he's doing this as you possibly can. Because he is vulnerable during that while he's cutting his arm off.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
See what I mean? Now he will immediately sweep across the arena. It's very hard to get the timing for that because the projectiles are straight, but they're not facing you. They're coming in parallel to you. Oh yeah, I forgot to work on this fire like this occasionally. You also occasionally shoot projectiles like that as well. Not go too far from them. You can use that kind of attack ability as well. Oof. Didn't want to be in that.
I am the Lord of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
We got an Elden Remembrance and our first Great Rune. We'll get into that later. Great Runes are an odd thing we'll get into later. You can actually talk to him. I do believe. Where is he? I think he might be where you killed him. I think. No, I believe that's the wrong boss. But we want to check in this side of the race right here. Look at this beautiful place. Look at this beautiful garden. Isn't it great? Ruined by a bit of blood, but whatever. Alright. We've made it through Stormvale Castle. We can now go talk to this guy and he will sell something we very much need.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Do not kill him, despite his oddities. He will sell very good equipment later on, including... He does sell the bandit equipment right now, actually, as well as the cutlass, but this is what we really wanted, the buckler. This is an essential item in any good Elden Ring player's arsenal. Alright, we're gonna end stream there for today. Feeling like the Elden Ring tier list might probably come out sometime soon. I might just do that. It'll be a long video though, so I hope everyone's had a good time. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.